does a day in the life of an adjuster look like? So, as a field adjuster, how does your day look on a daily basis?
Well, for me, I do a little bit of everything. So I actually have my own LLC, A Plus Adjusting. Currently, right now, I'm running three different contracts. I have a contract with a public adjusting firm based out of Chicago. So
Mm-hmm.
I run claims with them. It's a base salary based off of commission as well. Um, Also, I run field claims, daily claims for TSI, where I'm doing claims for TWIA and ASI Progressive. And then lastly, I also run a work from home auto job that I do, and these are all 1099 contracts that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And they all know that I don't work for them; I work with them. I'm very adamant about that because I like to set myself up for them to understand that I have a team that works behind me as well to be able to get the things I get done. So let's just say, starting from the field perspective, what a day in life it doesn't really start that day; it always starts that night. So I'll get my claim in. And with each carrier, they have their deadlines. You just have to read their guideline specifics, and they'll tell you, you have 5 days from the day that you receive the claim to that you turn in your estimate, or you have 7 days. So it's usually in between 5 to 7 days, what you have with most carriers. With TWIA, they're more 5 days. So as soon as you get that claim, you want to be inspecting the claim within 48 hours. So I'll get the claim. Let's say I get it today, right? A claim pops up in my exact analysis today or my
Mm-hmm.
exactimate today. I'll review it. First thing I do is I go and look at the Eagle View, and see how large of a pitch it is, just so I can prepare myself because I'm rope and harness certified. Um, and so I'm well equipped to get on steeper roofs. Um, and you just want to kind of map out how you're going to get onto that roof before you get there. So you look up the address, see how far it is from you. So you can kind of track your mileage because it's a write off as well. I'm always looking at things from a business aspect, right? You want to track your mileage. Um, then you want to look at Google Maps and kind of get an idea of where you're going to set your ladder up to get on that roof and what the safest place to get on your ladder is from. Of course, I'm going to review the claim details to see whether it's wind, hail, pipe burst, interior damage, exterior damage, see which kind of car I'm going to drive, see if I'm going to take my van or I'm going to take my Volkswagen or, things like that. Um, so I kind of do that all the night, like I get that all ready the night before. Then I kind of have my own little sheets that I made for myself for exterior and interior damage. So I have a roof scope sheet, and then I have a exterior scope sheet, and then I on the back of my exterior scope sheet, I also have an interior scope sheet that I use as well. So I can just jot everything down while I'm on field, and kind of when I get back to the house, not only do I have my pictures as reference, I have my scope sheet as reference, so it's easier for me to remember. Oh yeah, that was 14 linear feet that I measured out. That was 15 linear feet I measured out. So I'll do that. I'll look at all that. Um, Typically, the claims that I get are about an hour to 2 hours away. So once I get the claim, of course, I'm going to call the insured, schedule the inspection. Um, I'll drive out there and I will perform my inspection. Uh, go grab some lunch on my way back home, and then get home. And typically, I'll try to write the inspection. Give me 1 second.
No problem.
I'll typically try to write the inspection that night. So it's just up. Um, sometimes it'll take me 12 to anywhere from 24 to 40 hours to get the estimate out, just depending on what life is throwing at me. That's the benefit of, not being beholden to a W-2, is the fact that you kind of move as you please, but you still need to make sure you reach the carrier specifics.